And moving on, we're going to take a look at the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Houston Rockets, Game 5 of this best of 7. And that's going to be a 6:30 p.m. Eastern tip-off in the bubble. Series all knotted up at 2 games apiece. The Rockets are the 5-point favorite. Total's 227 flat. OKC's plus $1.30 on the money line. And if you like OKC plus 5, they're minus $1.10 to cover. And despite being the underdog in this matchup here, OKC won their last 2 straight in this series to tie things up at 2 games apiece. They averaged 118 points per contest in those 2 victories, and they've covered the point spread in nearly 66% of the time away from their home court. And speaking of covering, OKC's done a nice job covering against this Houston squad as of late. 7-3 ATS in their last 10 head-to-head meetings with the Rockets. OKC ranks in the top 10 in free throw percentage, top 10 in points allowed. Chris Paul is averaging 22 a game in the series, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and a couple of steals for CP3. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is also scoring 20 a night in the playoffs, 7 rebounds, 4 assists for Shai. And Dennis Schroeder is also scoring 20 a game from the bench, 3 rebounds, 4 assists for Dennis. OKC's in the top 10 in defensive field goal percentage as well, top 3 in defending the 3 ball. Meanwhile, the Rockets on the other side, they've successfully covered the point spread in just 3 out of their last 9 games against the Northwest Division. Kind of a specific, quirky stat there. Now, the Rockets have also failed to cover the point spread in 5 out of their last 7, getting just 2 outright victories during that stretch as well. Houston's covering just 42% of their games away from their home court. They also rank in the bottom 10 in 3-point percentage, so certainly not a great stat for a team who lives and dies by the 3 ball. The Rockets also rank in the top 10 in most points allowed per contest, bottom 3 in most rebounds per game. Now keep in mind, if you're a Houston backer, Russell Westbrook is expected to make his return today from that quad injury, so that's great news for you. Now total-wise, 6 out of these teams' last head-to-head meetings actually stayed under the posted total. The Rockets actually went nearly 60% to the under for the entire season. So with all that said and done, give me the underdog OKC Thunder plus 5 and the under 227 in that contest. And with that, we're going to move into our next and final matchup for the show. It's going to be Blazers-Lakers Game 5, 9 p.m. Eastern tip-off. The Lakers are up 3-1 in the series, looking to put this one away tonight. The Lakers are minus 13. Total's 223 juice to the over. The Blazers are plus $7 for an outright win. And if you like Portland to cover here, they're minus $1.10, getting the job done against the number. Now, the Blazers will have